We're asked many interesting questions, but one of the common themes is about how much is too much when it comes to post-exercise soreness. And that's not just with the weight training as well, it's any exercise, or even if someone's been out on a hill walk and they're surprised to find that their calves and quads are burning the next day. How long should that linger? One of the things I wanted to just touch on first is that can happen across the body, and it doesn't just have to be in the main belly of the muscle. We know that the soft tissues do respond to exercise with some degree of soreness, particularly when they're taken beyond their usual capacity. So it's well worth bearing in mind that you will get some DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, post-exercise soreness as it's known. You will get that wherever it might crop up, wherever you've challenged your body in new ways. So whilst you might be used to it in your quads and your glutes, there's no reason why it might not happen in your back after you've been deadlifting. But sometimes that's associated, particularly in our society, as being, oh no, that's back pain, you've overdone it. Whereas it might be just a natural muscular response to a new challenge. So bear that in mind, especially in and around the back, as I've mentioned, and the shoulders. People can misconstrue those sorts of symptoms really quickly, and they can come to us sometimes in a bit of a panic after a couple of days, but it might just settle down and be a normal response. And whilst we're happy to reassure you, either over the phone or in person on those things, I think there's better ways in which you can spend your time and better ways that you can use us. The other thing to mention is when your DOMS is sort of lingering for longer than you expect, or it's really influencing your next bout of training. And I know certainly here at TBT and other gyms that we work with the trainers on, they vary the work pattern of the training from day to day, so you're not going to be hitting the same muscle group day in, day out. But you're noticing a few days later you might go back to your squats after a heavy squat session and not be fully recovered and not be able to reach your goals and challenge yourself as much as you like to. In those circumstances, there could be other factors at play. Are you sleeping well? How's your nutrition? Where are your recovery strategies? Are you overdoing things? Is your training pattern and routine not optimal? That's exactly what we want to look at. We look at all the variables at play. How's your general medical health at the time? So we'll look at that with you, but of course we work closely with the trainers to make sure we optimize your general health and keep you training. That's our main goal.